We'll now have the first speaker of the opposition. Julin.
I'm here to conclusively prove, unlike a certain Dr. To, Han Chong dear, are you around? Who outside said Sulin can debate meh? So under circumstances which are unfortunately not existing today, I think I'm here to prove that I can debate. So sucks to you, Dr. To. I also would like to start by saying, in these hallowed chambers, that cross-dressing, cross-dressing should really not be allowed. I do not want to be unfavorably compared to Miss Ashwarya Tan, I presume. Therefore, since we have not even decriminalized a certain section of the act, that therefore we should not decriminalize the cross-dressing still. Finally, my learned friends will expand on my points, but I'm here to say that we totally disagree with the topic, the motion, which is that Singapore is a cool place for hot disputes. I'm sorry. We must disagree, not because we are proposition, but, we have to disagree because we say that Singapore is a hot place for cool disputes. Hot place for cool disputes. And we later will prove this through my esteemed friends and colleagues and learned members, etc., etc. We got senior counsel, okay? Also, now, I don't know what my learned friend was doing quoting Oliver Wendell Holmes. Who are? I'm sorry, let me quote Sing Ah Beng, who is more familiar to the rest of us, when he said, just follow law, okay? So, just follow law. And secondly, I don't know where you got your Durex survey from. I'm about to quote the Okamoto survey. Let me tell you that there are so many heartland uncles out there in the Okamoto survey. They have completely wiped out the, 73 only a year, a time or something like that, the Durex survey. They have more than compensated for the rest of them. Please ask my husband about the Okamoto survey. And thank my sponsors, Okamoto, who are somewhere waiting outside with free packets for all of you in the goodie bags. We are here to say that Singapore is a hot place for cool disputes because we think that there are many cool disputes. We are cool in disputes, not hot in terms of hip-hop happening. I think people like PETA, I can't remember what they're called now, PETA, the proper education of the animals or something like that, they would disagree that Singapore is a cool place. Another smaller association called Amnesty International will also, unfortunately, also disagree. So we are here to say that there's a lot of cool disputes around. And I think certain things that are cool would be the fact that you have to flush your toilets after, whatever you call your business, yeah? And therefore, we think that it is a very suitable place and venue to decide these things. I have one more minute. I'm running out, of ideas. Dr. To, can you help me there? There are other cool disputes which thankfully my learned friends will expand on. So I think although they did not say that I cannot carry over the time, I intend to give them my 30 seconds worth, 15 seconds extra. Can or not, please?
No.
Chairman, moderator.
And by the way, you cannot sit down. You have to carry on talking until your time is up.
Then may I say what a handsome chairman we have at the moment.
Do you want to sit down? Can you, sorry, why do we need to check with your husband about the Okamoto survey? You still have time?
Yeah.
Poor thing, lah. And he's not, is he here? No, Mr. Okamoto, who probably is her husband. All right. Now we have round 2. This is how we're going to do round 2, okay? Adrian first, 2 minutes. Then, immediately after that, Chelva, you can stand up and both of you can have 2 minutes of quick fire. Okay? The quick fire can be verbal or, whatever. Just fire. All right? And then when your time is up, Adrian sits down. Chelva, you have your 2 minutes. After that, another quick fire. Okay? All right? Adrian, ready? Give him a big hand. Come on. He's waiting.
Your Honor, ladies and gentlemen, my most handsome, smart, and well-endowed chairman, and I'm speaking to you in the black manner, you wise and intelligent person. Let me tell you that your behavior here is despicable. There is no room for authoritarian behavior in this chamber.
Absolutely.
And objection to cross-dressing that is not allowed in Parliament. I mean, nobody told me about this rule change. We came here dressed since Dr. Ahmad Masar used to. Anyway, we came here dressed to represent Singapore. Deborah represents Chinatown. I represent Bugis Street. June represents Lucky Plaza. And you've heard June explain the motion to you, and my job now is to do an Anwar Ibrahim, which is basically to rebut people. Repeatedly. Then Deborah, five times apparently. And Deborah will then bring the evening to a climax by showing you her lovely assets, which are her voice and her ukulele. So the motion as it stands is self-evident, and since I only have 2 minutes, which is 1 minute 30 seconds more than I'm usually required to perform, I'll go straight to the point. We are a great place for arbitration, mediation, dispute resolution, and litigation, despite what the critics like Amnesty International and the IBA may say about us. The IBA has complained repeatedly about Singapore, and this has made me very upset. We went to go and check, and there's been a terrible misunderstanding. IBA is actually the International Bar Association, not the International Bar Association. This is commonly the misconception. So that's why when you look at, you have to size up their comments in an entirely different way. I mean, when they say there's a lack of support for the masses, or
all right.
They want us to be more uplifting. I think basically they're making a mountain out of a molehill, really. My 2 minutes are.
2 minutes, Adrian Kumar.
Okay.
And Chelva, please stand, please rise for the crossfire. You have exactly 2 minutes, and your time starts now.
Adrian, I'll fire you if you fire me. Where do you want to start?
Chelva,
Up, down,
Adrian,
in,
rebut.
out, left, right.
Anything in a sari you want to fire, I know.
Sari, what do you say?
But basically, you don't need 2 minutes, basically. I mean, from what I understand from...
No, I need 10 years, according to your friend Manuel. Or sorry, is it June?
June is the secret name.
But can you tell me, why does June give me a condom that expires in February 2002? June, how long have you been hanging on to this stuff? I suppose hope beats eternal in the human beast. Anyway, I've got no use for this.
No, please. This is a holy...
According to the chairman.
This is a holy condom. It was given out by
a what, Lee Coleman?
A holy condom. It's Catholic.
Holy condoms are no bloody use to anyone. You mean that's why you're in the trouble you are?
This was given by
How many holes?
This was given by the Pope at the contraception conference. It was cancelled because Pope told them to pull it out at the last minute. But
You mean
I
the guy?
I withdraw that.
Are you talking about? Are you talking about the guy who was touched by the Pope down under? Is that the guy?
Come again.
Sorry.
But he can't. He can't.
As Dr. Anwar would say. Sorry, come again.
Chelva,
Sir.
can you come again?